Netflix, you don't need cable. Hop on YouTube, welcome to the hood table, where we chop up local and global events vocally. You don't really wanna miss out on these conversations. Just joke a little, laugh a little, get that wine in your system, fill your glass a little, expose current events, talk trash a little. You never know, these opinions might clash a little. They addicted to the content, got them binge watching. You don't like it, then you want invited. Bet your friends watching in the house and your job parking lot before you clocking. They don't wanna miss a second of this HT content. Everybody think they got something to say, so it's an open invitation, bring it to the table. But if you come whack, just know we ain't buying in. We gon' probably turn your back and tell you sorry, try again. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Come on in, and on your way in, please make sure that you like and share the video. Please and thank you very much. Also, feel free to hit that subscribe bell if you happen to be new here over at the hood table. Please and thank you very much. Now, this live isn't going to be too long. I just recently heard something, or saw something, I should say, scrolling down my timeline on Facebook in my neck of the hood, and I was rather alarmed at what I saw. And then I started reading through all the messages and the video that I was watching, and child, it was going down on Facebook today in the hood, y'all. In the hood. So please, again, make sure y'all like and share the video. But from the title of the video, you guys, you see that it says local Omaha mother receives backlash for leaving her baby on a porch to allegedly go to an interview. So that's what we're going to be discussing today. It just recently happened. The person who shared the video was like, call CPS, call law enforcement. They tagging all the news channels in our city and everything, trying to get this lady, young lady, in trouble for what she did. So let's go ahead first. Again, make sure you like and share the video, please, and thank you very much. I will drop the link if anybody wants to join me. And I do got an update on my crazy ass neighbor as well, because we had another episode. And it's crazy because the episode we had, excuse me, I'm a little under the weather. But the crazy episode that we had happened last night around 12:30. Remember the last time he came over fucking with me was at 1:45 a.m. Last night it was about 12:30 or something like that. The time is on my Ring camera, which I'll show you. But yeah, I happened to be last night over at Big Red Slaps, and he was giving a good old show over there discussing some trending news, some real, true crime. And I happened to hit his hit his live at the end, to discuss our upcoming season 3 for the Block to the Hood table, and our support supporter appreciation, day. So I was over there chopping it up with Riggs last night, and next thing I know, I'm all snuggled in the bed with the laptop next to the bed, talking to Riggs on his show, and my Ring doorbell goes off and says somebody's at the door, and I already knew. We didn't have too many moments. I already knew who it was. So I answered, and we'll get to that later. But the police did have to be called out again last night, and yeah, we'll get to that later. But anyway, on to the local news that I want to discuss first. Let me go ahead and pull this, put this banner down so y'all can see across the whole video. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just make it a solid video. Okay, so this is a Facebook video that we are going to watch of a mother allegedly leaving her child in a car seat on a porch before anyone comes to the door. So this is what we're watching right now. This happened today in my hood. This lady, young lady, girl, she young mom. You can tell. Well, she looks young to me, but anyway, she's been receiving a lot of backlash since this happened. How you doing, Brown Beauty? How you doing, love? Good to see you. But okay, here we go. I'm gonna hit mute. Did y'all see that? So what it appears, what our city, our community is discussing today, what it appears is this young mother, young lady, sat her baby on the porch, a little baby on the porch, and just walked off. And you can see the baby. If you look down, I'm gonna play it again, but if you look down far right, look down, you can see the baby turning her head, following her mother with her eyes, and reaching out for her and crying. And the lady just walked off. So let me hit mute. I'm gonna play it for y'all again.
To the Nebraska community coming on through.
Hold on, I lost my video. Hold on, son, get my video back. Hold on. I hate when you play a video and then after it plays, it goes on to something else and it won't let you go back. Hold on 1 second. Okay, here we go. Woo, child. Okay, share screen. All right, here we go. I'm about to hit mute. Put her on the screen. Now watch the far right at the bottom. And look for the baby's hand reaching out for the mom. Matter of fact, let me remove this banner. Hold on, let me remove this banner because I want you to see what I'm seeing. So let me back it up a little bit. Did you see her little hand and her crying for her mom and reaching out? And let me see, what's the minute mark? Hold up. Okay, she walked away at the. She started walking away at the 13-minute mark. From the 13-second mark to the 40-second mark, we at least know the baby was out there by itself. 13 seconds to 40 seconds. So we're going to start at the 13th second when she walked off away from her baby. baby still sitting out there.
Curtis.
The baby was still sitting out there, and it appears that she walked away, right? So I guess somebody felt the need to make a post about it on social media to alert the community, okay? To alert the community of what was going on. So I'm not going to, I've shared the video, but I'm not going to share the actual post because there's a lot of people on there, a lot of names, and you know, some of the stuff people saying. I'm just going to go through and read some of the comments. But the person who posted this post, she said that the lady who dropped off her baby on the porch and walked away, she is the bottom of the barrel, dirty ass bitch. She said, look who it is. And then she gives the young lady's name and says, once again, dropping her kids off at my mom's porch and pulling off. She said, my mom wasn't even home. Police report has been made, and I hope you will be in jail before the day is over. And then they called her a sick bitch. So, and what's up, Riz? How you doing, hon? And what's up for good and evil? How you doing? What's up? What's going on, y'all? Make sure you like and share the video on your way in. Now, again, when you saw that video, I rewound it a couple of times. You see the lady left her baby on the porch and then literally walked away while her baby was reaching out to her and crying. I could never. When I tell you, y'all can think what you want. My kids know I'm overprotective, and they knew I was going to be the same way with their kids, and I am. But even when my kids was seniors in high school, when I would pull away from the school, if I had to drop them off, I would wait until they was all the way into the school. I sure would. They'd be like, Mom, you can drive off. I mean, come on now. Ain't nothing going to happen to us. I will never drop a kid off, a female off. Hell, I might not drop a nigga off until I make sure they get into the destination that they, was dropped off at. Because shit can't happen. Shit can't happen. But to drop a little baby off on somebody's porch, and the lady who made the post, or the girl who made the post, she said that the baby mama dropped her off at her mother's house. So I'm assuming that the girl who made the post is the auntie of the baby, and that the grandma lives in the house where the baby was dropped off. So the grandma's daughter made the post. I'm sure y'all following me. And the daughter said her mother wasn't even at home. And then she said, look at who it is again. Once again, dropping her kids off on my mom's porch and pulling off, and my mom wasn't even there, and a police report has been filed, and I hope they'll be in jail by the end of the day. And the daughter called her a sick bitch. And so then the daughter said, if y'all see her in public, dust that bitch. Child, our city ain't no joke. But this type of shit anywhere would make anybody upset. It don't matter where you live, city, burbs, hood. It don't matter where you live. Shit like this. And mind you, it's a warm day. It's a warm day today, okay? Warm, but also really windy. I was walking around my yard earlier, picking up trash that had flown and blew in my yard. Then I noticed tree branches fell down in my grass. So I'm going around picking up shit. So it is a warm day, but it's also windy too. So it's a nice breeze. But still, it don't matter what the temp is. So then somebody said underneath the post, no, but for real, what type of fuck dead beat ass raggedy shit is this? I know she heard that baby yelling. Jesus, my heart just shattered when I heard him yell, and the filthy dusty bitch just keeps on walking. I'm sorry, I don't even know any of y'all. But I had just had to put my 2 cents in. This bitch deserves to get twisted and turned every which way but loose. This is disgusting. I love kids so much. This is so heartbreaking. This bitch don't even deserve a mom title. Like, who does this type of shit? They went on to say, oh my God, I just want to hug those babies so tight. She really just abandoned them. Child, they is really, 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 really going in on this girl, right? And again, I'm not gonna give the girl's name, but then the grandma, where the baby was dropped off. The grandma says underneath her daughter's post, she says, "Thanks everyone for the care and concern. I have my grandkids and they are safe." And I guess it was a couple of kids. I only seen that one car seat, but I guess it was a couple of kids because people keep saying kids plural, and even the grandma did too. She said, "I have my grandkids and they are safe. The sheriff and CPS has been notified. If anyone has any screenshots or recordings of her on Facebook Live, please send them to my inbox. Thank you." So people is like, thank God you got the babies. Thank God they safe. Thank God your grandbabies, no harm came to them. Shit like that. And so, the most the heart wrenching part is hearing the baby. Like, how could you walk away from your baby crying? Like, the baby is a baby. It's not even a toddler. It's not 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's a little baby in the car seat. Y'all saw. You could barely see the baby because the baby's so small. You see the tiny little hands, reaching out to their mama and crying. They was like, "Hey, hey, huh? Hey, where you going? I'm here." And then another thing, so many people under the comments was tagging OPD, the police department. They was tagging CPS. They was tagging all the different TV news channels. I know this shit gonna be on the news probably before nighttime. Yes. And then somebody else said, "Yeah, I understand you may need to take a break and, time to get yourself together, but at no time is leaving those beautiful kids on a porch under zero supervision okay. If you overwhelmed, stop fucking raw, goofy ass broad." That's their words, not mine. Now I could go on. I could go on and read a lot of the other posts, but what I want to get to real quick, is, hold on, did I pin the link? I just want to make sure. Okay, I did pin the link just in case anybody want to join me. But what I want to get to is the mother of the child. Okay, let's get to the mother of the child. Let's go to her Facebook. So the child's auntie and the grandmother spoke out. Let's see what the mama had to say. Because the mama made several posts. Okay, several posts. So we're going to go on over to her. Child, ooh, I just typed her name in and somebody said, "Can anybody bring that bitch to me? It's been a whole day. I ain't heard from her and I'm getting sick." Oh, child. Hold on. Okay. All right, let's scroll. Let me go back. Damn, she made a whole bunch of posts since this afternoon. Okay, so the first post the mother made on her own Facebook after she dropped her child off on that porch. She said, "Y'all not moving me with posting that shit. I ain't pull off until they went into the house, period. I'm fed the fuck up with doing everything by myself, so all y'all can suck my dick." So let me show y'all this picture real quick. Because she said she didn't pull off until they was in the house, period. Right? So let me pull up this picture. Because somebody put the picture underneath the post and calling her out on her shit. And y'all tell me what it looks like to y'all. All right, here we go. Picture. Let me share screen. Make sure it's real big. And y'all tell me what y'all see. Okay, let me make it real big. Is this big enough? Is that big enough? Can y'all see that shit? Now, we see the baby is still in the car seat. You can see the baby's head, right? The car that was there is gone. The car that was there was gone. I mean, it's gone. Okay? And the car was parked down a little bit. Let me go ahead and see if I can switch pictures real quick so y'all can see both of the pictures. Let me remove that one. And I'm going to pull up this other one. This is just a still image of her, you know, walking down the stairs, leaving the baby. Let me make sure I got it real good. Good angle. Okay. There we go. All right. Now, y'all see that baby? You see the baby's head, right? Then you see the mama leaving the baby on the porch. Then you see a car over to the right. So the picture I just showed you, the baby was still in the car seat and that car was gone. And so was the mama. But she said on her Facebook post, y'all not moving me with posting that shit. I ain't pull off until they went in the house, period. I'm fed the fuck up with doing everything by myself. So all y'all can suck my dick for real. So let's get to the comments. Okay. Somebody said in the comments, you still wrong. And somebody said, wrong as fuck. She a dumbass bitch. Girl, them babies was calling for you and you ain't even looked back. Not once. You're sick as fuck. I don't give a fuck. You don't deserve to be nobody mama. Somebody else. You wrong as fuck and a terrible excuse of a mother. You're garbage as fuck. Dirtball bitch. Somebody else said, nah, you're a posed mother who should have never had the privilege to have kids. And somebody said, I hope somebody screen recorded that live. You are smoking in the car with a 4-year-old in the front seat and doing all that aggressive shit in front of him after leaving your other kids on the porch. CPS need to be involved. Now that video, by the way, is gone. So when the grandma said earlier, if anybody got that Facebook live post, please send it to me. That video is no longer posted. But she was smoking in the car with her 4-year-old, they said, in the front seat. 4-year-old in the front seat. My grandbaby just turned 5 the other day. He ain't gonna be in the front seat for a long time. Maybe 9, 10, 11. Depends on how big he grow, how tall he gets, you know. But for the most part, he's gonna be in the back seat. Somebody else said, man, you ugly and a terrible person. The whole pack is dusty ass. So that's one of her posts. A little bit later after that, an hour, 2 hours later, she said, was you bitches gonna get them? Oh, okay. Shut the fuck up and suck my dick. Ain't that some crazy shit? You leave your child on the porch, walk away, drive off, and tell another motherfuckers to suck your dick? Child. And then she said, was you bitches gonna get them? So let's read the comments. Somebody said, oh, my mama, we would have got the babies if we would have known you would have left them outside. And then she replied, the baby mama replies, bitch, I was still there. The fuck? I put on Facebook all the time. I need a break. Where were you bitches in? She said she puts on Facebook all the time that she needs a break. Where people at when she need a break? Oh, so the person said again, bitch, you was a hop, a jump, and a skip away from those babies, but okay. Then the baby mama said, then somebody else said, you get a break every other week and you don't do shit but drink and party. I don't give a fuck, but don't act like I don't help you with the only thing I'm supposed to do, help with my kids. That must be the baby daddy. That gots to be the baby daddy. He said you get a break every other week and you don't do shit but drink and party, which I don't give a fuck. He said, I don't give a fuck that you drink and party when I got the kids. He said, I don't give a fuck, but don't act like I don't help you with the only thing I'm supposed to do, which is help with my kids. Baby daddy speaking out on the post, child. So somebody else said, maybe confide in your family and friends and not Facebook. There's too many resources out here to be hung up about a man not helping. I don't give a fuck. You either gonna keep making excuses or get to it. Either way, putting the blame on others is weird. You could have figured it out without leaving those kids unattended. And you know what I have to say about that? overprotective or whatever the fuck. I ain't never complained about needing no breaks when I had my sons. And when I say I went to college full time, I worked 1, 2, sometimes 3 jobs. They both played sports their entire life, like 4 different sports, all year long, summer camps, travel, all that shit, elite teams, high school, junior high, grade school. I mean, our lives were so fucking busy. I mean, so fucking busy. We barely even saw our own house. That's how busy we were, which was another reason why I started getting certain things hired out around the house, like certain maintenance, yard person, things like that, because we were hardly ever fucking home. And when we were home, we was trying to sleep. That's real shit. That's real fucking shit. And if my kids, after all their busy schedules, want to go in their room and play video games after their homework and everything else is done, their little chores, have at it. That's how busy our schedule was. I never posted on Facebook. I need a break. I never bitched at my mama, my cousins, my friends, they daddy. I never, ever, ever complained about needing some motherfucking breaks. Because they're mine. I raised them. I had them. They're mine to take care of and to protect and to nurture. Okay, and try to raise into the most, awesome men that I can try to do, along with the help of our little village. They dads, my mom, family and friends. So I really hate, because I see this a lot. I see this a lot over years. Females posting on Facebook, God, I wish I could get a break from these kids. God, these kids has got my nerves. God, I wish they daddy. God, I wish my mama don't do shit. Nobody do shit for me. I see it a lot over the years. Mothers bitching on Facebook about needing a fucking break. And the baby daddy said allegedly all she do is smoke and drink when she get those breaks. Which again, he said, I ain't, he ain't trying to shade her for that. But he said, just don't act like I don't do shit and help with my kids. But anywho, I had to show this picture because she said that she waited until somebody came out to get the kids before she left. So somebody said, no, from the look of the picture on the video ring footage or the Brink video footage, they said the baby was sitting out there and you were gone and so was your car. So that's why I posted the video. What do y'all see? Somebody else said, get that pussy a break and you wouldn't be in this predicament in the first place. And then you know what else? Her next post says the baby daddy left their son on her porch at 4:30 in the morning. What the fuck? Laughed my ass off. I should have posted that shit when he did it to me, stupid. So hold up. So 2 wrongs make a right. Because okay, this is her. Okay, she's obviously making excuses to make it not look so bad or not look so negligent on her part by saying the baby father also left their child on her porch at 4:30 in the morning. She said, what the fuck? Laughed my ass off. I should have posted that shit when he did it to me. You know what? Hey Creole, how you doing, babe? How you doing? Man, you can't make this shit up. Then her next post on Facebook says, I'm going to say this one more time. I didn't pull off until they were in the house. I told the baby daddy I had something important to do at 2 p.m. and I'm not going to keep missing out on jobs because he don't want to be a dad, period. How the fuck I'm going to support my kids if I can't even get a job because the baby daddy is standing in the way and not getting them when needed? All y'all can suck my ass disrespectfully after I shit. Again, what does the picture show y'all? That's the first picture when she was pulling off. The baby in the car seat, the car over there, Let me remove that picture so I can show the other one for you guys again. For some of y'all who might have missed it or just now coming in, I'm going to show the other picture. Okay, let me make it real big for y'all. You see the baby still in the car? Mama gone, car gone. Somebody, I didn't circle this shit. Somebody else circled the baby and circled where the car was to prove to the mother that we know you left the baby on the porch. And the grandma said she wasn't even home, and CPS and the police had been called. Child, I wish one of my sons' baby mama did some bullshit like that and left my motherfucking grandchild on my motherfucking porch and didn't give a fuck to care if anybody came out to the house before they pulled off. Because it's obvious that you can see the baby head. The baby is still in the car seat. Mm-mm-mm. That's some crazy shit, y'all. That's some crazy shit. So she's still up there saying that she did not leave the baby on the porch until somebody came out. Somebody said, I personally taken my son to an interview before and got the job. Somebody else said, bitch, bringing, the baby mama said, bitch, bringing 3 kids versus 1 is totally different. So she had 3 kids, I guess. What else? What else? Oh, she also said, I'm so this, I'm so that. Oh, then she made another post that I'm so this, I'm so that. But watch that nigga still call me to get the kids Sunday. Not too unfit. And then her next post said, at the end of the day, motherfucking bitches, at the end of the motherfucking day, bitches, I'm a full-time mother. I'm the only one who supports the kids. The baby daddy wouldn't even go buy my daughter a $45 can of milk because he couldn't get the WIC card. Y'all can say what the fuck y'all want about me, and I'm still not gonna give a fuck. And then she also made another post. Hold on. Let me pull this. Oh shit. She didn't hear her fucking page. Every time I click on the comments, it says this page is no longer here. Oh wow. She must have hid her page or either deleted all the comments. And I'm sure if I refresh, they'll all be gone. I'm sure if I refresh, they'll all be gone. Damn. Oh well, I can't read no more. Hey Tom, hey, what up, boo? You say it would have been a short show. How you doing, love? I cannot believe she left the baby on the post, girl. The whole city is in an outrage. It's in an uproar. Everybody is dragging her all through the streets of North O. Okay, that is crazy work. I could never. And then I'm looking at her Facebook post on Facebook. Again, I'm not going to show her, but she got pictures sticking her ass all out, taking pictures of her ass. I mean, just all these real sexually looking, and all that shit is good. You know, I ain't trying to hate. Show your cakes, girl. Show your cakes. But the shit that you did today, it wasn't a good look at all. And you shouldn't be surprised that the community is outraged. Like, absolutely, it is insane. It is insane. Insane. And I guess let me see if I can open it in a new link. Let me see. Hold up, let's see. Let me see. Yep. She deleted her post. I opened up her page in a new link. And the only post that she left up there was the one that says, I'm done entertaining this shit. Laugh my ass off. Think what y'all want to think about me. I never gave a fuck what y'all eat, so don't make me shit. None of y'all pay my bills. I'm not losing out on nothing when y'all talk about me, so have it. I'm done. Yep. So that's the only post besides some older posts. And then somebody under her post said, "Yeah, stop entertaining us and go downtown." Hold up, hold up, hold up, swole up, hold up. This comment about to take me out, y'all. Hold up. Somebody said, "Yeah, stop entertaining us and go downtown and sign them rights over. We tired of you anyways." And then somebody else said, "The sad part is the state probably won't even do shit." I hope they do though. And somebody said, "You still getting fucked up, FB post or not, bitch. I'm on you like the ugly you already got on your skin." You know what? Somebody said, if the Facebook posts are still up or not, I'm on you like the ugly you already got on your skin. Then the last comment said, "You are losing because after what you done today, you lost out on being a great mother. No way I could leave my kids on the porch, walk away like they a stray dog while my baby calling me and no one on the porch to get them. I hope they take your kids trying to be childish and petty. It's a lot of single parents out here. Thank you. Thank you." Is that my homegirl in the chat? Is she still in the chat? I was just saying earlier, homegirl, you know my boys. You know me. We go back like 4 flats on a lack. It ain't nan time have I ever done no shit like that with my boys. Ain't nan time I ever, "Oh, I need a break. Somebody come get him." I'm posting on Facebook, "I need a break." So they doing this. It don't matter if the daddy was late on child support, if he got fired or laid off, if he was in between jobs, if he was sick and couldn't work and the checks didn't come on time. I was working 1, 2, 3 jobs to take care of my kids. I didn't give a fuck. And I was not up there moping around because I couldn't get nobody to watch them. My boys was with me. If they weren't playing sports at school, at daycare, or with maybe 2 or 3, no more than 5 people on the regular, like they best friends, a cousin, my mom, they dads. You know, my kids did not go everywhere. They did not go everywhere when they was growing up. They did. So I kept my kids close because, you know, it's hard out here in the streets. The shit that we grew up with in our era, I didn't want my kids growing up like that. Like all the shit that went on in our circle and our families, our friends, in and out of jail, prison, dead, gangs, drugs. I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot. So I kept my kids close. You know, maybe too close at times. I was overprotective, you know. But I don't take none of it back. I don't regret none of it, and I do it all over the fuck again. I sure will. And my son, when the oldest one, when he found out they was having a baby, he started talking to his baby when my little AC was still in the belly. "Wait till you meet your grandma. Child, she's a whole lot. She gonna be overprotective, but she gonna love you till she can't love you no more." And that's what he was telling his baby before he was even born. And I was telling him the same shit. I would talk to his mom's belly every chance I could. I'd just be sitting there talking to her belly and just laying on her belly and talking to my grandbaby in her stomach. Yep. Yaya got you. Yaya gonna protect you. Yep. Mm-hmm. But this shit right here, my nigga, this is absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. Now, that's that on that. If y'all want to hit the link and discuss that with me, feel free. You don't have to come on camera if you don't want to. I just got to make sure you're not no troll. But moving right along, let's get to my neighbor that I've been having issues with, right? So y'all know it's been a few incidences where he keeps coming over, but it's not every day, but it's like sporadically out of the blue, where he'll come over late at night and he'll be mumbling some jumbo shit, asking if I want company, wants to borrow coffee, just making up shit, trying to come over, right? So again, like I told y'all at the top of the video, I was over in Riggs right here, my co-host on our Sunday night show, From the Block to the Hood table. I was over at his his block last night on his show, chilling, and I had his link, and we was up there talking and shooting the shit. And I hear my Ring doorbell go off, and it was that motherfucker at my door after midnight. So let me go over here and get this video, this good old bean footage. Let me remove this because, of course, the police had to be called again, and we'll get all into that. So let me go over here, pull up the Ring footage. And, of course, whenever anything happened, I send the Ring footage to, like Mike, my sons, and, people who, should have it. And so after that, I called the cops because they told me if he ever comes over, always call them. And so I did. And so let me get this up here on the screen. And I think this was like midnight or 12:30, something like that. Let me move this off the screen so I can see the whole picture. So my neighbor paid another visit last night. Unexpected, unwelcome, unwanted, as usual. But last night I found out his name because the police went over there. They said, we about to get you all his shit. So they got me all his shit. So let me go ahead and play this shit for y'all. And I'm going to hit mute so you can hear it better. Hold on. Okay. I just want to make sure y'all can hear it.
Hi. It may take a moment to answer. Please wait.
Anybody home? Nobody home? Nobody home? Appreciate y'all. Hello?
Hello? Hold on, let me tell y'all this shit right here. My boo, this is why I had to get off the live last night. Remember my when I was at Riggs and I was on the panel and I said I gotta go, it's the neighbor, gotta go. This was why. So I'm gonna back it up a little bit because you can hear Riggs. You can hear Riggs' voice because I was on the panel when I was checking my Ring camera. So let me back it up real quick. Ciao. Okay, I think that's good right there. And he out there tripping, talking to himself. Anybody home? Anybody home? He ringing both my doorbells.
Anybody home? Nobody home? Nobody home? Appreciate y'all.
That's Riggs. He said, appreciate y'all.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Hello?
I'm sorry. What do you need?
Hello? I just need to come to a safe spot because they're
I'm
plotting
sorry.
to kill
Maybe
me.
I need to call the police again. Hold up. Listen real good, y'all, because you'll miss it if you're not listening. He's saying I'm trying to find a safe spot because they're over there trying to kill me. But you gotta listen real good because the Ring camera was kind of glitching, and it sounds like I'm over talking him. But just listen real good. I'm gonna back it up a little bit.
I just need to come to a safe spot because they're
I'm
plotting to
sorry.
kill
Maybe
me.
I need to call the police again. Okay, I'm gonna call the police for you.
Okay.
All right.
So he said, I'm trying to find a safe place to go. Now, mind you, still, I've been all the years I've lived here. Again, we never had no communication, never had no interaction. All of a sudden, recently, over the last few months, he just be popping up in the middle of the motherfucking night, trying to talk to me or come in or asking, do I want company or you busy? You got coffee? You know, just some bullshit, right? And every time I shut him down, no coffee. No, it's too late. No, why are you here? I called the police, made police report. And also, I just recently, as y'all have seen, over the last week or so, I'll be showing y'all the video of me blogging my new privacy fence that they finally finished today. Thank God. They finally finished my new privacy fence with a lock on it and all that shit. But I know if the motherfucker want to get on your property, I know they can, right? I'm not dumb. But, you know, that's just a little extra caution. I got a new front screen door, as you can see there. I showed y'all when the man was putting that in. Last night when the police came, they told me to buy some no trespassing signs or you know you will be prosecuted. So on Amazon last night at like 2 a.m, I'm ordering motherfucking no trespassing signs. They arrived like 2 hours ago. I put them all in the motherfucking yard. When the police came, and I'm gonna show you the video of the police too. When the police came, they said, you take one of those no trespassing signs and you put his name on it. I said, I don't know his name. He don't know my name. We don't know each other. And they said, oh, we gonna get you all the information. And so when they came back, they gave me his name, his date of birth, everything. And so they said, but I bust out laughing. I said, y'all want me to put no trespassing? I mean, put his name at the bottom of the no trespass. And they said, yeah, and stick it right there where he can see it. I'm like, you know what? It has to be more that can be done. But I did order them. I put one directly facing his fucking porch because at the beginning of the video, you see him walking down from his yard, walking down my hill, across my driveway, and up my porch, which is what he always does. And so I put those signs out in the yard today. The privacy fence was done. I had another camera installed yesterday on their side of the house, like a blind spot, so I can see their whole house, their backyard, their porch, everything. I see the whole side of their house, their property, the whole shit. I just had that camera put up yesterday. So, you know, the shit is really, really creepy. It's really creepy. So let me play the rest of this, and then we're gonna get to the police video. And hey, Vibrant, how you doing, boo? Good to see you, love. And oh yeah, by the way, when I said I'm calling the cops again, and he said, okay, thank you. And he turns around and he stands on my porch. Like, look at him. I literally just said, I'm gonna call the police. Let me back it up.
Okay, I'm gonna call the police for you.
Okay.
All right.
He said, thank you.
Thank you.
Could you please go back to your house and away from my home?
Yes, I'm sorry.
You see how he turned around and looked at me?
Thank you.
Could you please go back to your house and away from my home?
Yes, I'm sorry. Sorry.
And then you see him. That's my spotlight that comes on every time somebody moves over there by the garage. And you can see like all the wood over there. You can see like all the wood because, you know, I've been having my privacy fence been put up for the last week. So it's still some wood over there, some cut down trees and shit. So they can put the privacy fence on the side of my house. So that's my property right there. And then that retaining wall, that's what's coming down next week. So I'm doing like landscaping all around my house, right? And this fool, while I'm outside, with the contractors going in and out the house, in and out my driveway, watering my lawn, checking mail, taking out trash. He don't never speak to me during the daytime. He always waits till late at night to come over and knock on my fucking door. But hold on, let me pull up the police footage, okay? Let me get the police footage because once again I have to call the police. So let me remove this. This motherfucker. Let me see. Is this it right here? Yep, this is it. Okay. Just want to make sure. Let me shut the Ring camera down. Now, this is the police when they came. Make it real big. This is about as big as I can get it. Okay, so this is the police when they came. Let me know if y'all can hear that. I know it's really low. I'm just mainly trying to show you the footage. I know it's really low. Okay, yeah, y'all hear it. Okay. And you can't hardly hear because they a little bit away. And I couldn't pick up all the sound, but I'm gonna just tell you what was going on. What was going on is they was over there talking to him and they was asking him why was he coming over. They said we already came over here before. Did you understand the last time that lady next door does not want you on her property at all? And he was like, well, people in here trying to kill me. They threatened to kill me. And I'm supposed to be moving next week, but I was just looking for a safe place to go. And he said, well, the police said, well, didn't we come over here before? The police said, do you got a really big fish tank? And he said, yeah, I have a big fish tank. And the police said, yeah, I thought we'd been over here before. And he said, you had an incident with your girlfriend or something? Y'all was fighting? And he said, yeah, they in there, they saying they trying to kill me. So eventually the police is going to go into the house. Now, mind you, this is after 12:30 last night. So the police are going to eventually go into my neighbor's house. And when I tell you everybody in there was asleep, this man outside ringing my doorbell, harassing me, talking about somebody at his house trying to kill him. And everybody in there was asleep. The officers went inside the house with their flashlights and shit. Can you imagine being asleep in your house, in your bed? You got to get up and work in the morning. And next thing you know, there's cops flashing flashlights on you and telling you to wake up because they need to speak to you. That's what happened to his roommates. The cops told me all this when they came back to my house. And they said, yeah, ain't nobody over there hurting him. Everybody over there asleep. They didn't even know he called the police. They didn't know he left the house. They didn't know he was out here harassing you. So yeah, that's what the fuck happened. So the cops went over there and found out. Now this is something that we talked about before, my and Vibrant, and my friends. They thought that something might be wrong with him. I also thought that he might have some mental issues. The cops, when they came back to my house, they said that his roommates were saying he's having some type of psychosis episode, meaning he does have mental issues. So the cops confirmed that. So when the cops came back to my house after going to talk to him again, I mean, when they was over there, I was sitting on my porch the whole time watching and recording, and the cops told him, do not go over her house anymore. The next time you go over there and ring her doorbell, knock on her door, we're taking you to jail. No questions asked. They were like, do you understand? He was like, yeah. But when the cops came over and asked to come in my house so they could talk to me, I said, does he understand? Does he really get it this time? That I don't want him over here. I don't know him. I don't want to know him. And the cop said, ma'am, we really don't think he does. And I said, well, I'm just worried about his intentions. And the cop said, I don't think they are good. I said, well, that's exactly why I don't want him over here. Like, I wish y'all could do something. They was like, ma'am, if he comes over here again, we talk to him again. We're going to add a police report. We're going to add, because I already got a police report. So they're going to add to the police report what's going on. So that's what happened last night when they came back to my house. So I'm just going to fast forward this a little bit, because you can't really hear that much anyway, because it's kind of far away. But you can kind of see the cops over there talking to him, right? And they was like, don't go over her property line. Don't go over. And there's all my wood for my new fence. Thank God they finished the new privacy fence today. But you can see some of the wood still sitting around last night, because the contractors have got to come over tomorrow to clean up. They got tree limbs they got to carry off and all kind of shit. And then they will get their final payment after they clean up all their shit out my yard. But yeah, so the cops is about to come back over. Let me speed it up a little bit. So here they come, coming up my driveway. All around the house. Okay. Every wall. So if you would like to get it, let me step inside. I need another report number. Sure. Nothing. Okay, so when I asked for another report number, they said it's nothing for us to make another report. We will add on to the current report. So they said we don't make another report. We just add on like an addition or something like that. And so they asked if they come inside the house. I think he was still sitting out there, I think. But they asked when they came inside the house, and that's when they talked to me. They told me they were a lot more firmer with him this time, but they told him if he steps foot on my property, he's going to jail. If he comes over and knocks on my door or anything like that, he's going to jail. They also told me to buy some no trespassing, private property, no trespassing signs. I bought 4 of the signs. I put 2 on one side of the house. I put 2 on the other side of the house. And I made sure one was facing directly at his house. Like where you see him walking from, I got one of them facing directly there. So as soon as he look over to my shit, he'll see that sign. Say no trespassing or you will be prosecuted. And they will take him to jail if they have to come back out again. So that's the update on that. And it's like, I know he hasn't, like, he ain't cursed me out. He ain't threatened me. He ain't touched me physically or anything like that. But he's just really creepy. Just really creepy. And the cops know that I have a CCW. Even though we don't need them anymore, we can conceal or not conceal around this bitch. Okay, let's take it back to the cowboy days. We can conceal or not to conceal around this bitch. They know I have a pistol. They know I have a license, even though we don't even need a license anymore around this bitch. All the laws changed like 3 years ago. No license needed anymore. Not in my state. Anybody, unless you underage or a felon, can get a gun with no permit. And you can put it on your motherfucking hip. You can put it under your clothes. You can put it on your car dash. You can hide it. Yeah, I know, Vibrant. I didn't say he wasn't harassing me. I didn't say he wasn't harassing me. I didn't say that. But I'm saying what I was saying was I know he ain't touched me or threatened me verbally or stuff like that. He's been a nuisance. Right. He's been a nuisance. And it is just really like it's really like weird. And now I have confirmation also that he has mental issues. And with mental issues and with him drinking, because you can obviously tell every time he's on camera, you can tell like he's drinking. He always got a cup in his hand. And he be acting like he's slurring and all that kind of bullshit, right? So, yeah, that's the update. The motherfucker came over again. And I was like pissed because I had to jump off of Riggs' video last night because I'm chopping it up with him and enjoying all y'all. We all in the chat, hanging out and shit last night over at Riggs. And I was like, I had to hurry up and just drop down. I was like, this motherfucker. And Riggs was like, okay, handle your business. And then by the time I came back to the live and I tried to hit the link, he was just ending. So I couldn't even jump back on the link. But, it is what it is. So that's the update on my world. Besides that, again, I've been working on the giveaway stuff that we're giving away for our supporters for From the Block to the Hood table. I've been showing y'all a lot of merch, uploading videos of me making the merch, and just doing videos discussing what we're gonna be giving away. Also, I've been working on my grandson's 5th birthday party, all his party favors. I'm gonna start working on his desserts tomorrow. For his cake, I'm making him a cake. Obviously, if y'all been following me and watching the videos, y'all know that it's a Sonic the Hedgehog theme. All his party favors, t-shirts, water bottles, all that shit that I've been making is Sonic the Hedgehog theme. His cake is going to be the same theme, of course, but it's going to be cut into a shape of a number 5. So his cake is going to be cut in the shape of a number 5 for his age, and then I'm making some cupcakes along with that. Then, of course, I bought a whole bunch of chips, and I made the custom treat bags for the chips, Sonic theme, and the Capri Sun Sonic theme. I made him, y'all saw the tumblers that I made. I made him tumbler also, or did I post that for y'all? Or did I post that on Facebook? I know I posted the tumblers from the Block to the Hood table over here. I don't think I posted the, dang. I sure didn't, did I? Hold on, let me see. Let me pull the picture up for y'all. But yeah, so tomorrow I've been really busy, like all week. I've been really busy. And then again, his party is Saturday, and I'm gonna do all the desserts. I'm gonna start on them tomorrow. And let me show you the picture of his cup. Did I upload it on my? Oh, here it is. Child, let me see. It's some bullshit. Some bullshit. Okay, I sent it to my son. That's where I sent it. Oh, it's so cute. It's so cute. Okay, give me 2 seconds, y'all. And I'm going to show you the tumbler that I made him today. I got a lot of photos on here. I had to delete some photos from the StreamYard because it only lets you have like 100 photos. Okay. So there's the tumbler that I made for Ace for his 5th birthday party. So basically the same pattern, the same design, same theme, matches the potato chip bags, the Capri Sun pouches, the t-shirts, all that shit, right? So that's his tumbler that I made today. So yeah. But anywho, you said he is the second coming. Don't get me started. My boo spoiled. Birthday boy got some nice stuff. Yes. Yep. You remember said you got to go handle your business. Yep. Yep. And thank you, my. I'm so glad. The fence is totally done too. Because the last part of the fence that they had to do, it was open, totally open on the side right next to his yard. Totally open. So he can literally just walk from his yard into my backyard. And I was like, I'm so not cool with that. I got on the motherfucking phone this morning and text the contractors. I said, y'all need to get over here ASAP and finish the rest of this damn fence off. And it was like, they said, we're going to be over there. We're going to be over there. We'll be done today. I said, okay. Shit. But yeah, shit. Child, I'm like, this is a bullshit. I looked back there on the side of my house to see how the progress was going after the contractors left. And I said, oh, hell no. Now y'all playing. But yeah, so anyway. All right, that's all I got, y'all. I'm about to get off here. I'm about to wind down and enjoy the rest of my evening because I've been up all morning working on projects, y'all, for y'all and for for our supporters from the Block to the Hood table and for Ace, my grandson's birthday party. Now I told Riggs after the party is out the way. The party is Saturday, so after the party is out the way, I already ordered a lot of t-shirts. So I can make a lot of t-shirts for the giveaways. So I'm going to start on the t-shirts after this weekend. So it'll be Monday. I'm going to start on the t-shirts. Then Riggs will let me know what day is going to be premiere and our season 3 premiere. And then of course we're going to let y'all know. But it's coming soon, y'all. It's coming soon. We really miss y'all. I hope y'all know that we really miss y'all. Even though we see y'all over here, some of y'all over here, we see some of y'all over on his chat. But when we together and doing our thing and having our show, our co-hosting show, just having all y'all right there with both of us, we do miss you guys. So just want to let you know that. But that's all I got, y'all. I'm about to get out of here. I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of y'all thirsty Thursday. I'm about to get around here and make me a cocktail. Okay. A cocktail or two. But anyway, y'all, like and share the video. If you are new here, feel free to subscribe. If you want to donate to the Cash App, $ the Hood Table 402. Oh yeah, shout out to Mel, to the homegrown Mel. Mel sent Ace a birthday Cash App, and I told Mel I was gonna make sure I spend that on him. Next Tuesday, we is taking the baby to go see Mario. We are taking him to go see the Adventures of Mario or something like that at the movies. Mario Brothers. So that $25 that you put on my grandbaby Mel, that's going to go for the movies for Ace. So yes, absolutely. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, boo. But yeah, so other than that, yep. I know your grandson is going to be, he's so, boy, and he now getting used to saying 5. You know how kids are when they say they age so long and then you tell them, nope, you're not 4 anymore. I'm 4. No, you're not 4. I'm 4. Yes, I'm 4. And we got to keep telling, no, you're 5, you're 5, you're 5. So we practice like all day long when he's over here, when he's with his parents, even when I'm on the phone FaceTiming him. How old are you? How old are you? How old are you? And he finally got it. Anytime somebody asks him, I'm 5. And I'm like, it took about a week, but he knows he's 5 now. But yeah, season 3 is right around the corner. We gonna spin the corner on y'all asses, okay? Yes. Thank you, Mel. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. But I'm out of here, y'all. Stay safe, be blessed, remain vigilant at all times, and always remember to keep it hood. Riggs, you just missed us. I was playing the police footage and everything and talking about how that motherfucker came over when I was on your panel and I had to jump down. Riggs, we can hear your voice in the video. In the video, Riggs, we can hear your voice because remember I was on your panel and I had hit mute so that I could answer my doorbell. And so when I hit unmute, you could hear you saying, what did he say, my? What was he saying? Thank y'all. Oh, you were saying we appreciate y'all. You was telling the chat we appreciate y'all. And you can hear it on the video. Oh. And so the man, when he was saying, hello, anybody there? And your voice came over the ring and he's looking at the thing. He's like, huh? What? Child. Oh, I'm just look out the window and the contractor done left with all the boards. I was just showing y'all the boards on the camera. He's rolling off right now with all the trees that he cut down and all the boards, the leftover boards. I think he's gonna have to let's see. I think he might need me though because they have to fix the lock is a little bit too high for the latch. It locks if we nigger rig it, but he has to drop the latch down. So I think I might have to let him in the gate because it's locked right now. But anyway, you said you heard it. Okay. Child. Yep, that's what he said, my. We appreciate y'all. Yeah, but I'm gonna get out of here because the contractor's here. So just in case they need me to unlock the gate so they can play with that fucking lock. Okay, you guys, gotta go. Love you guys. Stay safe, be blessed, remain vigilant at all times, and always remember to keep it hood. I'm out. Bye.